Okay, we're back again. This is the threequel. This is a squeakquel. We're doing another one of these literally right after the last one. Because it'd just be easier to get all.
Moved.
Yeah, we have not
10
moved
years
at all.
have passed, actually.
We all lost our legs, sadly.
We've lost hair on top of our heads and grown mustaches to show that time has passed.
You didn't have any to begin with, though.
Damn.
Okay.
But we're back again with. We can probably keep the introduction maybe a little shorter this time, because if you're confused at any point, watch at least the video before this one. Maybe watch the first one. That one is one of my first videos, so it's probably not the best quality. Quality-wise. I'm 13 as always. Introduce yourself, Garf Barf.
I'm Garf Barf, formerly DR.
Formerly Deer. Then we have
always dear to us.
Yes.
My name's Twuz. You may call me Twuz. What you need to know about me is that I am a scholar. I took notes for this.
How many pages of notes?
I have 6 pages of handwritten notes. I will get more into this after we finished introductions, but that is what you need to know about me.
May gosh have mercy on her soul. Introduce yourself, newcomer.
Well, I'm not new if you had me in the last video.
Yeah.
But, I'm Jilly Bean. I was in the last tier video. I was not in the first. I am the new character, but now I'm a recurring character. They've decided to keep me around.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
You've earned your place.
For the first video and the one before this one, I put, or at least for the second one, I planned to put just like a little like text explanation of what we're doing. But since this one's more complex, I feel like I should like explicitly go like, if you look at these songs here, audience, viewer, none of these are official songs. Some of them are made by Toby Fox, I think 1 or 2 of them, but none of these are actual songs in either Undertale or Deltarune. We had a terrible idea to get a ton of songs made by fans and just stuff that somewhat relate to Undertale, and rank those, and some of them were really bad, and a lot of them are very derivative.
A lot of these are from like personal nostalgia from all of us when we were like more active in the
Middle
kind
school.
of community.
Yeah, like when the game came out.
essentially.
Because we would have
Essentially.
been in middle school, right?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we were.
So when we were wee little middle schooler tots listening to Undertale AMVs on YouTube.com,
Some of us more than others. We won't say who. But okay, well, you just outed yourself.
Okay, listen.
Okay, yes, Miss Undertale the musical.
Shut up.
Undertale the musical is not on this list because we would not listen to the entire thing.
Yeah, it's just
That
the
would
OST.
bloat the video. That would make
It's
it like
too
an hour
much.
longer.
It's too much music. I'm
But
sorry.
leave enough
did
likes
listen.
and comments, and we'll do a part 4 featuring Undertale the musical.
Everyone dislike this video
No!
right now.
You can't say that.
I don't want to watch Undertale.
I did
Go.
listen to Undertale the musical thoroughly.
Yeah.
She tried to get me into it, but it
I
did not
did.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
freshman in high school me was a very concerning person.
That was a higher power at work preventing you from watching that.
Yeah.
It really was.
The Lord spared my soul. Oh, soul. Ha,
Oh.
funny.
Huh?
Oh my.
Huh? Anyways,
Flash-
my point
That's
earlier
strike two.
was to establish that this is like a lot of these songs are on this list out of love, cause nostalgia, stuff like that. And also, I just wanted to say, even if we're kind of rude to some of these songs, no actual hate.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
No,
so
no,
glad
no.
you said
We're all
that, 'cause
there.
I was about to say
This
that
is-
too.
This is jokes, this is goofs, and making music is crazy hard.
Yes, if you
Oh my gosh.
making anything's hard. If you manage to make something and put it out there, that's impressive on its own and is commendable.
Even if it's bad,
Yeah.
still impressive.
And I wouldn't even necessarily say anything's on here is. No, I'm looking at one specific right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of the corner of my
all
eye, I
looking
see
at
its
it. We're all looking
dead
at the same
beady
one.
eyes.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so like let's say -1.
Yeah, we'll get to that one eventually.
Yeah,
there's
I would
not really
say-
a specific category for these either. Like some of them are like fan game. I can't remember it. I had like a southern accent. So some of them are like
Fan games?
fan games, or like fan games and stuff. And some of them are just like songs made by Toby Fox that aren't in Undertale. So, but how about we start with naming our tiers again, baby.
Hey,
Let's start from the top this time. What's the best thing in the world right now?
Taylor Swift's new album.
Taylor Swift's new album. That's valid.
I
I would
Okay.
propose.
I've
almost,
never listened to that.
I would
Neither have I,
propose.
but
I would propose almost makes me not ashamed of my Undertale phase.
Yeah,
Self-validating.
almost not
almost
ashamed.
not ashamed.
Yeah, almost not ashamed.
You gotta keep it.
This will make sense if you watch
Yeah.
either of the previous 2 videos.
What should we name? I also skipped to the bottom. Name it the Big Stunkule.
What shall we name the middling ones? A for effort.
Yeah, sure.
And let's put a different letter entirely there.
let's put that so we remember.
Efforty,
Efforty.
Can you spell?
Wait, what'd you say?
Efforty.
Oh, I did put effort. I wasn't even listening. I was like typing something else.
What, you put it as D? It's actually C.
Oh.
Oh
This is
God,
too
I hate
confusing.
it.
There.
D is
Let's
I hid
keep
this
it.
from my friends.
Oh yeah.
Hide from your friends if you know better.
Hide it under the bed in
Yeah.
a shoebox
Can
or
you be
something.
Like your dad's
Reject.
Playboys.
Social reach.
Social reject for E. Yes.
Bad replacement for no friends.
Come on.
That was my
Let's
experience.
hear it. We can't do that joke twice. No friends, no class. Like that Albert would say.
The Taylor Swift new album honestly feels like it's gonna get dated very quickly for me.
Why is that?
is.
Cause it's only a hot topic right now.
Oh, you
Isn't
mean
it
the
like-
joke from the video? I see. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like. Well, that's what makes it
Do you want to
funnier.
replace it?
No,
Or no?
it's fine. That's
No.
what makes it funny.
Nah. Okay, alright.
I think
Okay.
it's funny.
Yeah.
But first, before we begin, I do need to give some context as to my personal situation with regards to this tier list video. First off, as I alluded to before, I have 6 pages of notes.
Put sad music over this.
Okay, so what happened was 13 sent us the playlists for 2 videos, both videos. I listened to all of them in one day. So it was just, I started with the stuff for this tier list, and by the end of it I was kind of losing my mind and developing a headache. So I have a lot of notes. I tried to be in depth sometimes, but as it goes, it deteriorates. But yeah, that's what you need to know about my personal emotional state with regards to these songs.
This is like the Joker origin story essentially. Walking
Please
Phoenix,
don't.
listen to
I
this.
don't want to be a Joker.
It's too late. Hey everyone, real life Peter Griffin here to preemptively explain an error I made while recording the video. I'd accidentally put the original official version of Megalo's Strike Back much farther in the tier list instead of at the start like the list I gave the other 3, so there may be a bit of confusion at the start of the rankings. My bad. Okay, let's start. So these first 5 songs are from the Disbelief Papyrus AU, which in my personal opinion is I think the only one that I kind of like, because I think it's the only one that is interesting enough to me that isn't just like, what if everyone was mean? Like, you know? Like, it adds a new story beat that'd be interesting, is my opinion on it. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that, though.
I never
I know-
interacted with this when I was in my Undertale phase, so I was pretty unfamiliar with it.
Yeah,
But
me either. I have no context.
I honestly, my Undertale phase kind of mirrored Garf's for a while, because I remember watching them play the Flowey fight
Who's them?
in computer science.
Stop. Okay.
Oh, it was
we gotta
you.
cut
You meant
this.
them. You meant her. You meant the
Yes!
Darth part.
We have to cut that part.
No,
That
we have
is
to keep
too
that. That is
embarrassing.
staying.
Oh my god.
I remember
I'm
vividly
going to get hate
you
comments.
starting my face.
Everyone leave a comment saying, I saw you, I was sitting behind you in class, it was really epic. We're telling people to leave comments like every 5 minutes in this video.
We are.
We need that engagement.
Yeah. But if you're unfamiliar, the gist is that instead of Papyrus dying in Snowden, it's Sans, so Papyrus has to take up the mantle, and he's conflicted due to his morality. Interstellar Retribution. First of all, I think it deserves to at least be in the top half because it's original. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Wait,
derivative.
which one was Interstellar Retribution? Is that
Phase
Megalo's
one.
The
Strike Back?
first one.
It's
It's the
phase
first
one.
one.
Megalo
one.
Strike Back, he skipped. It was the
Oh.
first on the playlist, but he
Yeah,
skipped it.
Megalo-
So we're going straight to this
Again,
one.
I have the notes.
Oh, did I
yeah.
put it in the wrong order? Because this
You
one's
did
so-
put it in the wrong
Oh,
order.
You
Megalo
have
Strike Back
Megalo
is
Strike
at
Back is on
number
first.
one.
Where's
That's
Megalo
my
Strike
bad
Back?
because Strike Back's supposed to come second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
it's Disbelief Papyrus first.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Interstellar
Okay.
Retribution.
I did
Yes.
mostly like it.
Yeah.
Like the beginning I really liked especially, but in the slower part, like the stuttering effect didn't really work for me as much.
I felt like this is one of the stronger songs of the Disbelief Papyrus.
I would say so,
True.
too.
I would agree.
Mm.
I really liked it.
Oh, it
I
had
do
like
like
a
it.
it had like a 3/4 section, like a waltzy area that I
Yes.
really enjoyed.
I
I
like
think
that part
almo-
too.
I think almost not ashamed fits because like it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
There are things that could be improved, but it's good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Megalo Strike Back is very derivative, but it's also I just think it's a better version of the actual Megalo Strike Back, because when it does like have like leitmotifs, I think it fits, and it's not like other fan songs where like the entire thing's just like a leitmotif.
This one, I don't know. Like the it just grates on me.
That's
I don't know
fair.
why.
It got kind of repetitive for me. Like for the most part I enjoyed it, but after a while it just kind of got a little bit tiring. Also, it did one of my musical pet peeves, which is just like fading out at the end instead of writing an actual ending for your song.
Yeah.
I think
Give
the
me a
first-
tonic note, cowards!
In the context, it makes sense because he gets like tired, right?
I think the first 30 seconds are okay, but it
Yeah.
gets super repetitive.
We're-
and
Yeah,
I
it's a
liked
great
the
song.
I think
Intro.
A for. I think honestly we're kind of sitting at A for effort for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backbone's very long, but I don't think it's that bad. I like
Is that
parts of
I
it.
phase
like it.
2?
That's phase 3.
Phase 3. I like.
Wait, phase 3? Where's phase
phase
2?
Phase 2's Megalo Strike Back.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Did I ruin your entire notes?
Yes,
I'm
you ruined my
sorry.
entire note
There was
thinking
two
process.
songs on the playlist called Megalo Strike Back. There was the 2012 Toby Fox, and then there was the
my.
Disbelief Papyrus. And on the playlist, the Toby Fox version is first, and you skip that one entirely.
I
So,
did?
yes.
I did that?
I don't think I have that one in my notes either.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyways,
Let's cut all that.
the
I-
next Disbelief Papyrus song.
Yeah,
I really like Backbone.
I like it too.
I-
It's just very,
I
very
did
long.
enjoy it. Some of a recurring theme in my notes is about to start showing
Yes.
up. So this song incorporates both Megalovania and Bone Trousel pretty heavily, and I thought that it did it pretty decently, but with Bone Trousel, I did think that I wanted it to vary from the original more than it did. Like I felt like it was a little bit too much like, oh, and Bone Trousel's playing now. I wanted it to change. I wanted some modification.
Yeah.
However,
That's
in
fair.
comparison to what's to come, it is quite decent.
I think it's really good. I think almost not ashamed for me. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, and they wrote an actual ending for it,
Yeah.
which is very good.
I think I could be convinced to put it at almost not ashamed. I
No,
liked how it
yeah.
combined Bone Trousel and Megalovania. And
Yeah.
around 340, I wrote in my notes that it sounded like something from Off by Mortis Ghost. I don't know if anyone I think the audience is too young to know that, but
Okay, insult the audience, why don't you?
a little bit. I mean, it's an indie game.
I
from
know
like
you're
a
all
decade ago.
thumb-sucking babies.
Hey, say in the comments if you're familiar with the
Off by
song
Mortis Ghost.
Yeah, if you're familiar with Off by Mortis Ghost, and if you're not, tell us in the comments. Engage, please. We're desperate.
I don't know. It just sort of appealed to me in that very specific way. So
Yeah, I put it up there. It's good. Final Chance, on the other hand, is literally just like that song again.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of that one, I really liked it, like the incorporation of new instruments and stuff. I was getting hyped, and then it just kind of was Bone Trouser and Megalovania again.
Yeah.
Also, there was like breathing
Was there?
at one point. There was
Yeah.
breathing.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
I
remember
wrote in
that.
my notes, "Who is breathing? Is that Papyrus?"
It was a child who recorded that off their iPod. They're so
I
excited.
think it's like him getting more and more
tired.
yeah,
I forgot to give the
but-
context of the third one, and the context of the third one is that he's like throwing away his morals to try to fit into like his brother's perspective, but then at the end of that one he's like, that's not me though. So in the final chance he's like, I'm gonna give you one more chance.
I don't know. This one felt kind of weak to me, but
Yeah,
I
it
think the
does.
failing of a lot of these songs is that they rely on songs in the game.
Yes. It
Yeah.
relies on familiarity. too
Especially
much.
Megalovania. Megalovania
Yes.
is
Yeah.
the crutch of fan
Yeah.
songs.
It is. They
It is
love
upsetting.
Megalovania. It's a
At
good
the-
song, but you can't just use it for everything.
Like I liked Megalovania before times. I'll probably like it again once I've been given some time to breathe. But after like a solid crash course in every Undertale fan song, all of them,
Every single one.
there's too much Megalovania. We need to pick a new song.
That's true.
I don't think I'll ever like Megalovania like I used to when it was fresh,
Back
when it
when you
was
used to
new.
listen to it in the school
Mhm.
hallways.
Let's
You
not
see, yeah, I was
keep beating that dead
different.
horse.
I was never like I like Megalovania, but it was never my favorite. So I always got like angry at all the fan songs for Megalovania.
What I have is Phase 4, but the numbers have gotten messed up, so I don't know.
This is
I
phase
really liked
5.
this one.
I like this one too. It's weird because this is like a fan continuation of these fan songs. I don't think this is the same guy
Yeah.
who arranged original for. But to my knowledge,
I-
the context of this one is like, even after you give your final chance, he's like, okay, no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the piano. I actually enjoyed how it used Bone Trouser. Like, I felt like it took it and ran with it enough to make it feel like something kind of fresh.
Yeah. It's very, like, I was gonna say emotional, but in the sense, like, it's very aggressively emotional, you know?
Yeah.
It's very
exactly.
aggressive. It's very rage-filled, which I think
And
fits
it's got
it.
enough new stuff to
Yes.
sink your teeth into. It's really nice.
I personally, out of these 5 songs, and like, this is like a collection, this one's probably my favorite. I probably want to put it up here, but I would put it above these two.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was not expecting this to have come out in 2019.
That came out in
Oh.
2019? I did not. know.
2019, September 6th. Yep. If you had an Undertale phase
You heard the
and
song.
you
Yeah.
say that you haven't heard this song, you were lying.
You were,
It
you
is-
were lying.
It's weird.
I would argue it is the most iconic Undertale fan song ever.
It's very strange because it's probably the most iconic Steven Universe song. I'm not a Steven Universe fan, but I know probably more about the series than the average person. And I would say it's probably the most popular song from that show, and somehow this like piggybacked off of that, but instead of like piggybacking, it like stomped on its shoulders and like jumped off and pushed off of the original to get
I
ahead
think
of it.
I think that's because both were popular on Tumblr,
Yeah, there's
right?
definitely an
Oh
overlap in fan
yeah.
And this provided plenty of Sans angst fodder for
base.
Tumblr,
Yes.
It
which
did.
I think that caused a domino effect that is irreversible. It just spiraled out of control, and I do not know how many repercussions this video has had.
And
But
then
here it is.
It created other songs where it's like, Kara respond, like it's a freaking like diss track or something.
Yeah, like every character had to have a stronger than you parody.
Metatron response.
Yo.
The song, TBH, kind of sucks. But
What?
What?
No.
No.
No,
Guys,
I'm not.
Wait,
I'm
hold
not
on,
agree with
pause.
that.
Do you mean
I-
the Undertale version or in general? Because I think the
In
actual
general.
What?
Oh.
no, sorry, the Undertale version. That's
Okay,
I got.
I was gonna
Okay.
say.
Okay.
You were gonna get
This-
this video destroyed.
On the
for
cross.
some-
You are on the
Yeah.
cross right now.
I almost died. No, like to me, this version of it, Stronger Than You, would go into the hide from your friends if you know better.
Yes, that is the pinnacle. And the guy singing it's not that bad.
No,
No, he
it's
didn't-
just the song with this just didn't. Some parts of it were fine, but it just I didn't like it. I don't.
While I
I-
respect
I-
your opinion, I will fight tooth and nail to get that moved up at least 1 or 2 slots.
I could not stop laughing while this was
I
playing. It
do
just
like
it
it
hit a
kind of, though.
nostalgia part of my
Yeah.
brain.
You know what? I think
Oh, it's nostalgic for sure.
maybe
yeah,
A
it's
for
very
effort just
nostalgic.
because we have
That
like a-
song is a Corinthian pillar holding up the Undertale fandom in
It's true.
2016.
It's what binds us all together.
I will say, while listening, I did think like, this really did just get created because someone thought of a pun with the chorus, didn't they?
Probably.
The mixing kind of did not hit my brain in a good way, but that was probably just because I haven't listened to it in years. And
That's
it wasn't
why
how I
I was-
remembered it.
Saying I didn't like it
Okay.
because the mixing was so bad.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
so
cover
glad
cover
that
yourself.
The Steven Universe fans aren't gonna be mad at us. we all like
No.
the original, or I'm not sure. Like's a strong.
I do like the
word.
original
I
song.
think the original song's good. I don't listen to it like it's a freaking like Tyler Creator album or anything, but it's.
We
it's
love
not a
gay
bad
people
song.
in Steven Universe.
Yes.
Please do not get mad at us.
It's true.
Yes.
Tokyovania.
So
Okay,
people might
what
get,
is this song?
People might get mad at me for putting Ink Sands as there's a lot of lore to this song. So this song is a mash-up of a Vocaloid song that Garth probably listened to.
Honestly, I did not listen to a lot of Vocaloid.
Oh, really?
That
Even though I
was
was a middle
me.
schooler
Oh.
once.
Well, this is it's a mix of Tokyo Teddy Bear and Megalovania, that remixed
Yep.
by I'm forgetting their name now, but it'll be in the description. I'll put it on screen. And it kind of got adopted into this person's AU that once again, when if I say I hate something or dislike it, I don't mean it as strongly as it may sound, and I don't hate the individual or anything, but I kind of hate Ink Sands.
I think you have to have a doctorate in like Undertale AUs to fully understand the intricacies of Ink Sands, and I do not, so I know nothing about this guy, but I remember seeing him a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know this man. I've never seen him before in my life, officer.
When it comes to the song itself, I don't really like the style of music where it's kind of like EDM, but I don't hate the mashup, if that makes sense.
I was really not a fan of this
Yeah.
one. This is when I really started to like consciously be aware of how tired I was getting of Megalovania.
Yes.
Mm.
And like I wasn't a fan of the harmony personally, or the drum line, or the vocals. So
It's very.
Maybe it's
I-
because I approached this fresh. Like,
It was something
I never
new.
heard of this before. But my notes on this were that it was fun to listen to and genuinely really catchy.
It is
And it had a
catchy.
good beat.
Yeah,
the
but
song's been stuck in my
I'm
head since I
sensing that
first
some
heard
people
it.
may not have agreed with that.
hey,
I
art is
liked-
subjective.
Yeah.
I like Tokyo Teddy Bear, a lot. So
It was like the
like
throwback.
hearing, yeah, it was, and like I said, Megalovania is not my favorite, but I never hated the song, so I thought it was pretty good.
I would like to remind you all that I listened to this song in a fugue state.
Yeah, you might be a bit tilted.
A furrowed
as
brow
Yeah.
and a
As my
migraine on the
notes
way.
go along, they are going to get progressively more biased and harsh, probably. So
More
again,
jaded
no,
to the world.
Yeah.
no genuine hard feelings. However, this did start. Here are my notes. What is this? I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting so tired of Megalovania. And for the record, getting sick of it was in reference to my all caps note of not more Megalovania.
Big for this to be MB.
A
I'm gonna
B?
beg for it to be a B.
Like
Yeah.
CB or
C but B.
Okay.
Yes.
I made this
Also, I
very
didn't-
confusing.
I didn't realize until the song was like almost over that there were supposed to be lyrics.
Oh yeah, there are lyrics. It's them singing.
I choose to ignore them.
Why do you think they're very
I think
corny?
fan lyrics put to Sans Lloyd
They are very
beats
corny.
are usually they're always a stretch. They never really make much sense, and it's always kind of corny.
Yeah.
So
How about Power of Neo?
Stop using the skeleton
It
motifs.
is true.
I'm tired.
I just like how it's like an actual song. I really like the original Power
yeah.
of Neo, as short as it is, but this one
Yeah.
actually has like stuff to it.
It's so good.
It's just usually motifs though, sadly.
I like
yeah.
the original Neo, so I have to like this one as well.
It would be a lot better if it didn't draw on the motifs that everybody uses.
Yeah.
I understand.
Without spoiling too much of the rest of this video, everyone when you make a fan song, it needs to be about Sans or Papyrus and maybe Gaster. Those are your 3 options, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I would argue for almost not ashamed for this one. At least.
I'd put it there.
Mm-hmm.
I know
do you agree,
Twas might be a little
Yeah.
bit more tired of it.
I will be charitable. I have not re-listened to these songs since I had my bad note day. I will let the jury decide here.
It might be my Metaton bias, like showing.
It also could be my Metaton bias. But I feel like that's valid right now.
Oh my, hold on. We're moving on to the best song now.
Moving on.
Yes!
Drop Pop Candy
Straight
has
up,
to be at the
straight
top.
up.
Yes!
I listened to this so many times in middle school.
Yeah,
It
same.
would make
I'd
an
listen to
ordinary
it
man
now.
sick.
I'd listen
Yes.
to it now.
I'll-
I would unironically listen to this right
I'll
now.
find myself singing it sometimes, and I'll be like, why am I even
Same.
thinking of this song right now?
It's so
Catchy,
good. It's
the
so
animation
catchy.
that accompanies it is
It's
so
so
charming.
cute.
Taylor
Yes.
Swift needs to do a cover of it.
Yes, agreed.
I put this one on because this is one I remember.
Lose yourself.
It's Lose Yourself, but it's like tied to Asgore.
I was so confused when this came on.
I was also
It's weird because I
was
almost like how this sounds.
so hard.
Oh my, all the M&M's.
I honestly kind of- I kind of loved it. I did.
You
too.
don't need the approval of the M&M
It's true.
stands.
They're gonna hate
Yeah,
me
they're
for,
M&M's.
for saying that. I think I prefer how this sounds over the original, to be honest. But that's because I really like Asgore's thing.
Okay, Frisk M&M is terrifying.
I
but
really
the
hate it,
song was
but-
very
I
funny.
think
The
Taylor
song
Swift
was
should do a cover of it personally.
I agree.
It fits scarily well, and the part at like 1 minute in is really good when it syncs. Like, I don't know, it's addicting.
Here's another song that isn't super derivative from what I remember.
Yeah, I really liked
Yeah.
this one. Like, it was
Yeah.
just like an original song that like was built on a concept, and I really liked it.
And
I thought it was very well
sounds
done.
like something that would be in the game. I think that deserves a lot of
does.
points. It sounds like something
Yeah.
that you wouldn't
Yeah.
expect. Like,
Yeah.
That not be in the game or anything.
Somebody
Someone-
just went out and wrote an entire original piece of music, and kudos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
fact that
just
someone like Alphys enough to make
Yeah.
a whole original
That's
piece,
impressive on its own, 'cause
dedicated-
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
super impressive.
I kind of
Godspeed
hate
to
it.
whoever
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
it is.
Yeah.
Where would
I-
you put it?
I think I'm not sure if it's quite new album territory.
That's fair. I'd agree.
Yeah, not
Almost not ashamed,
quite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a classic. Garth loves this
all the way
video.
at the top, all the way at the top.
Yup.
New album territory.
Oh, imagine Taylor Swift singing. That would be perfect. So, This is the remix of Megalovania that they put in Smash Brothers. I actually really
I really liked it.
I like it. It unfortunately got rid of my favorite part of the song, but I still really like it.
I just had Megalovania poisoning in my brain when I listened to this one, so I could not properly appreciate it. However, it is a good piece of music, technically wise. I liked the drums, so
It's I
Yeah.
like that too.
The drums are really good and strong
I like
in this piece.
I like at the end where it only like briefly does the motif of Bone Trousel and Asgore. It does.
My
it's not
notes
in your
are, it
face.
sure is Megalovania.
Yeah,
yep.
I am.
I was kind
Iron
of sick of it
Man
as well.
2003.
I put it at C or B, or it's B, but it's C.
I'd put
you know?
I'd put it here, to be honest.
Either or for me, honestly, because I think both work.
I'd be fine with
But
either.
it is kind of just Megalovania, though.
Yeah, I'll put it
hard.
here.
I
I'll put
think
it
it's like on the edge of counting as a fan song, to be
But
honest.
it's made by Toby Fox. He composed it. That was a fan song. He made it.
In the last one, we did deduct points for just reusing songs.
That's fair.
So I'd recommend C, but B again.
Yeah, that's fair. This one. This is what we were thinking of. That is,
Stunkle.
I almost want to put a new tier for this one.
It's so awful.
If you have not seen this video, which I'll be shocked if you haven't, please watch it. It is so bad.
It is a god-awful disgrace to both Lady Gaga and Undertale, which is unforgivable.
Thank you.
Unforgivable.
It has a Wilhelm scream in there.
Oh, the
It's
character
awful.
design.
I thought that this was like
A parody?
ironic. I thought that it was a parody of bad Undertale fan creations. Apparently I was wrong.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to see your name, Luangini or whatever it is, but I'm sorry. It's not a good video.
Art is subjective, and
It's
maybe
true.
some people really like this video.
And
I
I'm sure
was
Luangini's
really
not a bad person.
This is not a moral crime or anything. I'm not a fan of this personally.
The animation's just kind of grating
That made
on
it
me
even
too.
worse. It
Like
made
If
me-
you look at
it
the
is
thing's face,
that thing's
like just really
The
look
way
at
he
it while
draws
it's
the
singing at
characters are
you,
so bad.
and it could hardly be counted as singing.
I
The
almost
art style fits the lyrics. That thing fits everything. It encapsulates everything that's
thing,
wrong
I
with the
can't get
video.
over
I
you
almost
saying
want to just
that
pull the
thing.
video up so we can like critique every single second of it. I'll do that. Should we do that?
It
We
makes
should
me
do that.
sick.
Obviously, like, our rating of this video has nothing to do with the creator. Like, we just don't like this piece.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other
Yeah.
people
And
who
I'm
like
sure
it.
he's aware of what his content is.
And people's feelings about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we're
Like,
just
none of-
some goobers on the internet, and we have some opinions on
He could-
Undertale fan songs. You might think they're stupid. That's fine. Tell us in the comments.
Yeah. If you like
Literally,
that song, don't feel
I-
bad about it. Like it if you want. But I think we've probably said enough about this one entry.
Let's
Let's
not
move
beat the
on.
dead horse and
Yeah.
let Luigini
Let's
breathe.
move on.
So
Darker.
get
I thought it was pretty good.
I think it's alright. It's just a little
I
too
like it.
in my face, in my opinion. In your face, in my opinion.
It
I
is
loved
very
this as a kid.
edgy.
Yeah, it's the Gaster theme everyone knows though, like the Gaster battle theme.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
I was literally obsessed with it, so my opinion is very biased.
Would you say C?
We can put it at B,
Probably.
but C but B.
Okay.
I hate the
CB.
name.
Did you have any thoughts on it, Twas?
My only note is one bullet point, and it's the phrase "It's pretty good."
It's pretty good.
Yo,
So
my
that's
my
it.
notes
It's
my notes
pretty
went
good.
similarly.
That's my one-
It's freaking epic is mine.
I personally like this one more, to be honest. I feel like that's unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But I really like this one more.
The start of it was kind of weak, but the rest of the song was pretty good.
Yeah.
Was that Chris v. Gaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
get behind this
wasn't-
one.
I wasn't a fan of like the robotic gurgling part, but I thought the rest of it was like interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Very, very interesting.
This song was kind of weak to me.
This, would you put
all
it
the way
at...
through.
I personally would put it
I
on
feel
the
like
same
it's-
level.
Yeah.
Another 2019 Undertale fan song.
Yes. Did someone say Megalovania?
Bad up Megalovania! Nightcore Megalovania!
Yes! This is essentially like your best nightmare mist with Megalovania. And it's...
Yeah,
It
okay.
is.
At first I thought it was just kind of like a disjointed, like, bunch of themes, but then Megalovania was kind of like the incorporating theme, which was not good for my mental state.
Yeah. I would put it A for effort, but it's very derivative.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know. It's exactly what you said. It's derivative and
It's Nightcore
therefore-
Megalovania. I can't.
Oh, here's
Yeah.
the original Megalo Strike. Okay, so I just messed up the order on here, I think is what I did. But I would just put it on the same level as the other version. I just think this is
Yeah.
a lesser version of that Megalo Strike Back.
It's like unrefined.
Yeah. Asgore goes straight to belong to these Taylor Swift
The
albums.
Yes.
grip this had on Sundays.
It did. Back in the day.
Unrelenting.
Back in my day, we had the Asgore playing every Sunday.
Back in my
be
day,
honest-
we had energy swords and Kometa and
Oh my
stuff.
god.
I have
forgot
one
about all
bullet
that.
point for this song. It's yeah. That's the only thing I have. I don't remember what this sounds like.
Fingers.
Oh,
That's all you need
okay.
to know. I like the concept of a grill
I
bee battle.
really liked the Grillby theme. I
Yes.
loved it a lot. I would put it all the way up, honestly.
Really? I honestly,
Yeah.
I was kind of mid on it. What about you,
I
Gar?
was also kind of mid on it.
It's good. I think
I think
Twas is getting a little bit of like not Megalovania euphoria.
that might be it.
Probably.
Well, Twas, I hate to break it to you, but do you know what this song sounds like in reverse?
Oh no.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Oh no.
It was that.
Betrayed.
Is that
My heart
backmasking or
is
whatever?
breaking. My heart is breaking.
Put 'em
Put
reverse
it in
and
A.
If you put,
Put it in A.
in
A for effort.
I'll put it here to split the difference. I like Gaster's Lullaby. It's just like an extension
I do
of
too.
the original theme, which I could easily see being in like Deltarune.
And it's got like a good little creepy vibe.
Yeah.
It's kind of like something's like you're walking through a cave and you can't see very
And
well.
he's right
Is the
behind
vibe.
you. And it also has
He's right
parts
there.
has parts of Don't Forget in it.
Yeah, my
Mhm.
one critique, which is a really good sign, like if I have stuff to critique instead
Yeah.
of just being like, ugh. But my one critique was like the distorted piano effect was really cool, but I thought that it could have been a little bit softer to help emphasize the lullaby.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like they probably just put Lullaby because it's like, oh, it sounds kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm. It was very relaxing. I don't know. I like.
I put it as Almost Not Ashamed.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed about. It's just a lovely little
Okay.
piano.
When all
ditty.
you guys saw this one, you seemed very confused. I put it on.
I didn't-
I
It's a
did not
confusing
understand
pick.
why this would here. I did not
Yeah.
understand why this was here. It's a Pokemon song.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah.
could you tell from listening to it that it was composed by Toby Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I just
It's
thought.
just still a confusing
I
pick.
thought it was worthy putting on there because the way like the way Toby Fox music sounds, like no matter what game it is, whether it's like Pokemon or Y2K, you can tell that it was made by Toby Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was worried this song was going to turn into Megalovania at some point. That's where my brain was.
He throws in his Cubone and then starts playing Megalovania. I really like this song actually. I put it. It's one of the only good
mean,
things
it's
in Sword
good.
and Shield. I put it in Almost Not Ashamed personally.
That's fair. I mean, it's a Pokemon song, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
good Pokemon
concede to
song.
that. Yeah.
I barely remember this one, but every time I listen to it, I'm like, it's good.
It's good, but it's unmemorable. So I
Yeah.
think A for effort, honestly.
I liked it. It's got violins.
I think it deserves
good.
credit for being the first time I've ever heard of anyone investing any thought into Gerson. So
It's true.
Okay, that is fair.
I would
That's
put it
very
in
true.
like I would put it in C probably because I did really like the instrumentation and then stuff.
A C as
But,
in B
you know.
or C as in the D slash
C as
A?
in but B again.
Okay.
Personally,
it's a fun little ditty for
Yeah.
two characters not many people
Yeah.
care about.
Yeah.
Including one that didn't even
Hashtag
actually
funny.
exist, Uncle Semi.
yeah.
This one I think deserves some explanation. This is like a recreation of the 5th anniversary concert of Small Shock, where it was more than 2 notes, and I just really like how it sounds, how it incorporates like Asgore, because this is a song that plays before you fight him.
I
like
adored the
chords.
sound font.
It's really good.
I'd put it on here, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, it do kind of belong
Sure.
on T Swift's new album.
Anything that has Asgore, I'm probably gonna put it up high. Oh, we've officially reached
Oh.
the stink territory.
Oh no.
I really like this
Can we put
video.
it at the top, please?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
This song activated my fight or flight response. Like,
Definitive cross between my creepypasta and Undertale phase. Like, this was the bridge. Animal I've Become was the divide, you know?
I listened to Skillet in middle school.
me too.
We all did.
Yeah, but was Sans the one singing?
It's like a support group here.
But yeah, I listened to this. Like, most of the songs in the playlist auto-played, but for some reason it got interrupted, so I had to like manually click on this one, and that made me like reconsider my life and my choices for a moment. Like, yes, I am consenting to listen to Animal I Have Become Sansloid.
Do you like when like whoever made this video edited in like Sans going like, "Don't look at me, I'm transforming."
It makes me
wait!
smile.
Oh, I just realized this was continued on the other page. My notes didn't fit on one page. So, I put in, who is the human voice? What is happening? I am feeling so many emotions and all of them are bad.
Someone's soul got locked into the YouTube video. They're screaming for help.
I feel like this is definitely a hide from your friends
Yes.
or no friends.
I don't know.
No friends, no class. I listened
yeah.
to Animal I Have Become when I had no friends. The Sansloid version
Oh,
drags me
no.
back to that dark time.
It's definitely a social reject must.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this next
You
one.
are outcasted.
This next one's very personal to Garf.
It is actually.
See-
This one brings back a lot of unwanted feelings of nostalgia. It makes me want to sit down.
I like the actual original song. The lyrics are kind of, vocaloidy, but I like how it sounds. And then
Yeah.
Sans had to come in and shake everything up as usual.
I think this is one of the first fan things I interacted with after watching an
Hey,
Undertale
Grum.
playthrough.
I'm not so grown.
I think
Oh,
I
it's-
honestly
it's
think
Steam Train, actually, I think.
It was Steam Train, yeah. It's not bringing up.
I honestly think it might be a hide from your friends though.
Yeah.
Like
No.
I didn't think it was a bad song. I
But
do
the
think it's
actual
better if you
song's
ignore the
good part.
lyrics.
It's the Sans part that holds it back.
I do think, like, in comparison to, like, say, the previous song,
Oh,
the
that's- yeah.
Sansloid vocals are a lot better done.
I do really like the previous one.
Are
It's like,
we sure it's not a C?
I mean, I messed up. Garf, I'm sorry, but no.
Just bleep it out.
Yeah.
I like how you're so disappointed in me. Use my real name.
Yeah, I had to put my hand on your shoulder. Okay, this is one you put in Twas. I've never heard of this before, and
Undertale the musical.
where it's like that
Um,
guy sitting at his computer, and then like those three strange costumers showed up, and they're
Yeah,
like,
the Christmas one.
yeah, it's very
Um,
strange.
This is like some normal boots behavior.
Yeah, it's some dorkly type shit.
This was straight from my Undertale phase as a child. Here's my notes for it. Christmas. This is terrifying, and I hate that I remember it. Is this a blasphemy? God will decide.
Did you listen to this every Advent?
It's
Hide
all
from
about
your
like
friends.
decide which route you're going to play, and
Then he just
I
plays
don't
Rocket
know.
League or something, right?
I think so. And they did layered lyrics. Like normally I like those, but you have to do them really well. So anyways, the very end of the Undertale the musical video implies that Papyrus like is going on dating sites or something, and so in my notes I wrote Papyrus has an OnlyFans.
Shows off his bowl.
We might need to cut all of this out of pure shame on my end. I would put
No
this
promises.
either in hide from your friends or no friends, no class. Probably
I
in
vote
no,
no friends, no class.
No class.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no friends, no class though,
Yeah.
for sure.
Time to.
For the next
Anyway.
one, and we put it at the very top.
It's true.
Yes.
I like it.
Welcome to the underground. Changed.
How are your balls?
Changed how the internet worked.
I honestly,
It
I
oiled
like
the
this
gears.
song. It's very
I'm
fun.
Fine.
Welcome to the underground. How was the fall?
Shoutouts to Rhett and Link, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they sure
How
need a
was
shout
the
out from us.
fall? How was
Can we
the
talk?
fall?
Can we talk about these models that everyone was using back in the day?
They were upsetting,
It was
They were
the only thing
incredibly
we had, but
upsetting.
they weren't that good. I'm sorry.
especially Sans's. I think Papyrus's.
No,
got a-
Frisk's is awful.
but we
Yeah.
didn't talk about that,
that
one.
that one almost looks racist, but that is just what the character looks like.
My only quibbles with the song are one, why did they do the accents that they did? I just don't understand. And two, they made a creepypasta joke, and I was not a fan of that.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
But still, it was a defining song.
How
Oh,
was
and-
the fall?
Oh, and
It was the
no
fall.
wait, I continued my notes on another page, and I have one more quibble, and there's a lyric that says "You will know nihilism," and that gave me psychic damage. So
It's like a Pokemon.
that's all I have to say, though.
That was the exact part I was listening to.
All right. What was
The
this?
final one.
I think this is just 13 insisting on having
love
something
that video.
his
I
way.
think about that video every day. I'll put it up right here.
Ven y trata de golpearme si es que puedes. La clemencia es una opción que tú no tienes. Veo que te estás cansando de intentarlo.
Hope you enjoy
Okay.
that, audience.
There was no reason for this to be here other than
There was absolutely
13
none.
liking the joke.
There's
This
absolutely
barely
none.
counts.
There were so many sound effects in there.
So many.
Anyways,
Anyways,
all of
hey, that's the
our
list.
rankings of this song will be overruled by 13's. It will remain at the top through his insistence.
There's nothing we can do.
Please don't put it alone.
No, no.
God above gods.
13. Your
Is that
taste
God?
is
His
trash.
Sneering, distorted
that is
face.
our final tier
I
list.
hate you so much. I hate you so much, 13.
Well,
God will judge
I-
you.
I think I
Well,
could
he's
have
up there, and he
predicted what
gave me
would
a
be at the
1-up.
top or bottom at the very beginning of this video.
Right?
I'm just glad we managed to get something in all of the tiers.
Yeah,
We did.
A nice balanced tier list.
yeah. Should we end it here?
Completely
now?
unbiased.
What's a good way to end this one?
What's
Show-
your personal favorite Undertale phase memory?
Yes, I
comments.
actually want to
Oh,
see that.
man.
Please comment that.
Also,
I have-
reminder: send love to the people who made this stuff.
Yes.
But if you
Oh,
if you
yeah.
aren't gonna send love, then just walk
Yeah.
away from your keyboard. Have a nice day outside. Drink some water.
Yeah,
know?
don't
Touch
send
some grass,
do-
please.
don't send hate. If you don't like the music, don't send hate. You can maybe
They
leave
expended a
critique,
lot of
but make
effort
it
on
very
Yeah.
constructive. Say at least one thing you still like about it.
Yeah.
Don't be
Even
mean.
if it's the Lady Gaga parody.
Yeah,
Even for
yeah,
that one.
Even that one. As much as we dunked on that one, don't be mean to him. All right.
Yeah.
I will
Dunked
hold my
on.
tongue.
Oh.
Ha, ha.
Oh no. Tell us your favorite term of speech that you have taken wholesale from Undertale the video game in the comments.
Mine's the blue, like the blue dangus.
That's it? That's the last episode? That was just a bunch of...
Y trata de golpearme si es que puedes.